I want to show you a map of the locations of the 3 stabbings in Davis. Again, these all happened in less than a week. First happened Thursday morning at Central Park, where a 50-year-old man was stabbed to death. Then on Saturday night, a UC Davis student was stabbed and killed at Sycamore Park. CBS 13's Rachel Wolf live in Davis with the latest. Rachel, I know this is kind of hitting close to home for you.
It is. I am a Davis native, and the chief of police and the mayor reiterated what I've been saying for days, that nothing in my time here on this earth is like this. This is scary, and it is scaring the community, but the mayor saying that the community is also resilient and that they are coming together, and law enforcement confirming that as well. We have West Sacramento, we have Woodland, UC Davis, we have the city of Elk Grove, we have Sac County Sheriff and CHP all teaming up on this investigation into 3 different stabbings. 2 of them claimed the lives of 2 men, and this latest one with the woman at the homeless encampment last night. She is reportedly in critical but stable condition. We're told she is a woman in her 60s. We are told today that there will not be a curfew, but that there needs to be a vigilance in our community. They are not linking all of these yet, saying this is a serial stabber. They do not have evidence confirming or linking any of that, but they are looking at DNA evidence. They are talking to FBI detectives. They are working and looking at different descriptions and witness testimonies, including testimony from what happened on Saturday night. And they got a pretty good description of the suspect. Here's what the chief of police had to say about how brazen this is.
Again, when you have somebody who's stabbed a couple of times, what you look for is whether that was part of another crime, such as robbery or an assault-based crime. In this particular case, because of the significant number, this was more indicative of a deliberate and brutal killing.
So here's the situation. The last 2 stabbings, the one that occurred at Sycamore Park and then the one last night, there were people who saw this person, this man, and they got a good description. In fact, we're told that the man who heard the screams from the situation in Sycamore Park is going to be contributing and working with a sketch artist. And the description from that and the description from last night with multiple witnesses is this. It's a man who's light complected with curly hair, about 5'6" to 5'9". He was wearing black pants with an Adidas white stripe up the side with a brown colored backpack. If you know who that person is, if you have seen someone lurking, if you have seen someone in the community, if, for example, you've seen somebody that's maybe casing a joint or looking in windows, contact police. Let them know what's happening. You know, there are a number of different groups that are going to be adjusting their schedules. Davis Little League sending out a press release saying that they are not going to practice at night and canceling their practice at night due to this. The one common thread in all of these is that these attacks are happening at night, and they're also happening every other night. So these are details that the police are looking at. And there's other details, too, that they're not revealing to us. But again, that is part of the investigation. But know that if the person who is responsible for these attacks, if that person is watching this, that the police are watching you and they're on to you. And the city of Davis is not going to stand down, and they will be vigilant in fighting back against this attacker who's claimed the lives of 2 of our Davis residents.